Here we go. What up, YouTube? I think this is working, so I'm talking. The delay is weird. I can't watch this live. Okay. Delays are weird. I can't watch this live, but here we go. So, Accubow 1.0 unboxing, Accubow 2.0 review. Why am I doing this, and why am I doing it like this? Okay. So first, I want to review the Accubow 2.0. I used it for a very, very long time. As you can see, can't see it that well, but the string itself has the traditional bit of string, which is why I wanted the 2.0. Also was available on Amazon, so that's why I wanted the 2.0. And the traditional string is great. I did injure my middle finger pulling back too much weight, but it wasn't on the Accubow, it was on the Dryfire Pro because the Masson that they use as a string analog for traditional archers, the string is thinner than the Accubow string. The Accubow string is actually on par with bowstrings that I'm used to using, possibly a little bit thicker, which is probably a good thing. Just looking at it right now because I have it just off screen. Now, my Accubow 2.0 is wrecked. So actually, I'll just show you the string. Mine is wrecked, and I'll get into why it's wrecked in a second. It's also why there's a YouTube video queued up. But the string right here, it's taut, right? It's pretty good for traditional archery, which is one of the reasons that I got it. However, what's not good for traditional archery is one of the features that it advertises. Here we go. I'm like trying to mirror look. Now this looks like a cool feature. So I can go like that, and I can fold it up for travel. And it does this on both limbs do this. And then hold it back up. Okay. Close. We're good to go. Right? And it's got green. That's funny. I just realized that they're green from my Accubow. This is actually disappearing and showing you the bow. So that's really funny. Anyway, that's just analytics. You're missing my bow weights. Because you're missing my bow weights, I'll have to explain it. So, what happened here is, and I'm going to go to the beginning of this video, this is me actually using the Accubow 2.0 in Skyrim. You can't see it because the wearing is 49 pounds. That is the amount of weight according to my bow weight scale thing that I don't know where I put. So that's fun. Where did I put my bow weight scale? Alright. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Oh, here it is.
Whoa.
That's what I used. Oh, and that
was interesting.
was the sound of it breaking. So as you look,
That was interesting.
Slow down, watch very carefully. So I pull back, and
whoa.
So you notice the
That was
limb
interesting.
folded. So what happened was this guy broke, and the limb folded on its own. Now that wasn't so big a deal. Oh, here we go. Having trouble because I'm used to mirrors. That wasn't so big a deal because limb broke. I think it was actually this one. So I bought a new clip, put it in. It was the upper limb, as you can see, and this is the upper limb. I put it in.
So I'm gonna have to pause.
Yes, I was. I was gonna have to pause. All right. So I'm gonna clear all this. Close all that down. Hey, no more random stuff in the middle of the screen. The rest of the stream, it's just going to be me. Huzzah. Sorry about that, making everybody dizzy. But anyway, so this is the actual one that broke. I bought 2 replacement clips, one just in case, one to replace it. This is the replacement clip, and the other one in case it happens again. Well, if you watched my analysis video a couple of minutes ago, I talked about how I went up to about 53 or 52 pounds, something like that, and I was having trouble with my form. I was messing up my back a little bit, and I eventually hurt my finger using the Dryfire Pro because it's got this thinner string. That's all, of course, due to bad form on my part. Great. Fix my form. Well, one thing I was going to do is I was going to go back down to 50. As I was adjusting the weight, it broke again. This time, however, you can see the riser broke. So it's got these 2 loops. If I show you the other end, you can see it a little bit better. Go. See how it folds? So these two loops are part of this guy, and these three loops are part of the limb. And that's how it folds. Now, it broke this time. I mean, the clip was damaged, but also these loops were damaged, which means this bow can no longer function. As you can see, it's not a solid bit. All of the force in the bow is resting on this clip and these rings. And that is not the best design because you get it breaking off. Right. So, this happened at 53 pounds, I think, 52 pounds of force. Oh, it was at 53 and I was going down. That's what it was. 53 pounds going down, and it also happened at 49 where I broke a clip. Looking on Amazon, I have a review on Amazon, but looking at other one-star reviews, a lot of people felt this way. And despite this being done so that traditional archers have a string to grasp onto, wasn't really designed for traditional archery, because traditional archers are going to go up in weight. Most compound bows, when you're at full draw, you get that. I've never used one, but you get like a release somewhere around here, and then the force goes much, much easier, and you've got that resting weight. If your resting weight is below 40 and you want to use the Accubow 2.0, go for it. You can fold it up, stick it in your luggage. Below 40 pounds, I'd say you're safe. It's not going to break. This thing was working perfectly fine for a very long period of time. If you look at my videos, I don't exactly remember which week it was. You can just go check some videos when that first broke, but you can count the weeks in the data analysis, like up in the corner over here. This corner, yeah, there's data analysis in this corner when I do my videos. And you can count how many weeks I have been shooting that thing and at what weights I've been shooting it, and it was perfectly fine. Was when I got to about 49 pounds that it started to handle the forces kind of funny. Possibly also because I'm doing it at a weird angle that it wasn't necessarily designed for as well, but it should still be able to handle 49 pounds. But if you're a compound bow archer and you just want something to practice with at your resting weight, it's perfect. It's got the little loop for your little trigger system or whatever it is people do. But yeah, for traditional archery, I do not recommend the 2.0. I do, however, recommend the company. The company was great. I emailed them and said, hey, I don't think your bow works at between 50 and 70 pounds. Had a big, long email conversation. They finally actually read the email. They're like, oh, it looks like you had a broken clip. I'm like, no, it's not a broken clip. The whole thing is broken. And then once they actually read the email, so, TLDR, they just don't read it. Then once they read the email and understood what was going on, they were really, really responsive, and they sent me a new Accubow. But when I was talking, I realized, hey, I don't need it to fold up. I'm not taking it places with me. I need it to not break when I'm trying to get to higher poundage. So I decided to instead go for the 1.0. And that is what is hopefully in this box. Feels like feels like the 1.0. Yeah, 1.001 item number, pack one pack. So this is it. Came the other day, and I have yet to open it because I wanted to do it as an unboxing. Because why not? People watch unboxings. Not just an unboxing, I am also going to attach this to it so I can actually use it in VR. Which, if you watch my videos, you'll see I had a white one. It's broken over there. Because when it snapped like that, it broke here and here. You can actually see that in that video. I don't know if you can see this snapping, but that video is when it snapped here and here and took forever. And possibly one of the reasons it was having trouble. No, I think I had this when I was doing the testing. Probably why it wasn't breaking, because that was taking a lot of the force out and it was instead throwing my shots off. That's probably what it was. All right. You can tell I thought about this video ahead of time. No. So I'm just opening it up. They say don't use anything sharp. I'm just being very careful. And so here we go. That's what it looks like in the box. The 1.0 has one resistance band instead of the two with a bowstring on it. Not my fave, but considering I hurt my middle finger, possibly did nerve damage, hopefully non-permanent nerve damage, maybe it's okay. Now then, one thing I'm noticing is this shipped with it, which is interesting. Remove protection card before putting in store. So I don't know if the 2.0 just didn't have a protection card at all, or if Amazon removes them before shipping. But when Amazon shipped the 2.0, that part was gone. 2.0 also, okay, yeah, as you can see, this actually works. So the 2.0, when I got it shipped, this post right here was broken every time. So this piece was loose from that post, making it impossible to use the augmented reality functions of the Accubow because it jiggled and messed up your shot. And Amazon always shipped it broken. That was why I did an Amazon review. I do not have scissors. This is going to be fun. Oh, I do have scissors in that closet. All right. If you'll excuse me a moment, I'm going to grab some scissors in a closet. Testing. Oh, you can still hear me. Great. Of course, I can't hear anything now because I'm on Bluetooth, but that's okay because I'm not watching videos. So let's see. I had scissors over here. Can't see me. Here I am. Hello. All right. Scissors. You know I prepared for this unboxing. I've been packing my trip to Boston, so I've not been prepping. So cut these guys. I know you can actually save these guys, except that they don't have a lot of tab, because, you know, like you do, they cut them. Like you do. All right. So now this guy has got some info on it. I just want to show you. It's got the info on how to set up poundage, right? So that's cool. How to set poundage. Yeah. Why Accubow, advertisements, all that fun stuff. Get rid of that. Now, it does feel a little weird, but that's okay. I kind of like this. I'm wondering. So, one thing I noticed was, I get rid of this. Oh my god, I get rid of this. Ooh, I can get rid of this. So if you watch my videos and look at the actual Accubow, I have stripped my Accubow of a lot of stuff. This one did not come with a laser. Interesting. The 2.0 came with a laser. In fact, I think it was this laser came with the 2.0, and it'll work on this one. This is my 2.0's laser. So the 1.0 did not come with a laser. It's interesting. And this is for stabilizers, like those stabilizer things you see that they use in the Olympics. So that's fun. Let's just see if I can take this off. I like stripping it down. I do not. Though, actually, no. I'm going to leave the ring on. I'm going to leave the ring on for one very important reason. This is why I'm leaving the ring on, even though it's kind of annoying. Let's see. Oh, connect. Connect to the ring. You can do it. Okay. So what is the poundage now? Move that chair out of the way. And then take a look. And you can't see that at all, but it's 19 pounds. So it's pretty lightweight. I can obviously adjust that. I'm probably going to take this and this off. Don't need a level. Don't need this guy. Although it's cool that it's there. This is a lot more solid. See? Because, again, the Limit the 2.0 comes in, but then does this. Okay, am I still live? I think I'm still live. Just checking. So I had shut down YouTube, and I don't know what's going on now. So I'm seeing if I'm waving. This is awkward. This is just awkward. I don't know what's going on. Yep. Okay, I'm still alive, so that's cool. I'm still playing all that. All right, good. So none of that was gone. So I've got this thing. Got that. All right. Now to remove some pieces. Gonna be actually careful this time because it's not broken. If it was broken, I didn't care. But it's not broken, so now I kind of care. I could always put it back on and use it for its intended purpose. An air device. Ooh, I was even able to get finger ting out. So you put a screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver in there. There's a screw holding it on to the base, and then I can do this. Now this is stripping it for the purposes of VR. Also because this was broken on my old model, so I never used it. That's fine. Because I'm just gonna take this off. I'm now actually watching myself. It's weird. I'm on one thing and it's on the other. All right, so get that off. You can see there's the main hole. I don't know if you can see that. The main hole, and there's the screw hole for the post hole. And then there's this guy. I can leave the level on, I guess. I mean, I can't see it when I'm in VR, so it doesn't really matter, but I can leave it on. All right, I'm gonna lower my desk now so I can sit down. I've been standing up the whole time because I like YouTubers that stand up. I miss it when Simon Whistler used to stand up, and now he's just like sitting down. So, as it comes down to me, yes. All right, so here I am. I'm actually gonna lower this to you so you can see what I'm doing. So this is the bow. This guy I prepped ahead of time because I'm too lazy to unprep it, but let's show you what's on it. This, I put one of these on there, just like a angle bracket, because I broke a mirror a long time ago, and so I got angle brackets to fix it, and I put it on just about there. There's actually a little, the one that I bought has a little tab where it fits into the rest of its gun, and you just place that right against the tab, and I used 3 tiny um, zip ties in the hole, and then of course I used tape as well to keep it in place. This is so that it can kind of jam against there and be in a good position for that. I'm also going to grab my, let's see, here it is. Grab this guy because occasionally you need to know what it's going to look like in the space that it's going to be in. Undo that. I use this as a, when I was shooting, if you watch my old videos, it's all like that. So of course, that and attached to that, arm on this side, you're good to go. All right. So maybe we'll take this metal piece off. I don't really like it. I know it's going to be harder to measure my, what do you call it, strength, but I can put it on when I need it and take it off when I don't. So that piece is now off. Stripping pieces, man. That's what I do. All right, now to put this guy on. This is the part that gets interesting for me. I am not disappointed with the 1.0 so far. Looks good. Looks like this is not going to shatter, which means it should be able to handle forces up to 70 pounds like advertised. The 2.0 does not handle the higher forces. So again, if you are a traditional archer and that is your interest, you probably want to go with the 1.0. If you're a compound archer and you enjoy traveling, let's see, I really can't get you a better view of this. I'm using the best recording equipment imaginable. All right, I'll just back up. Now, I'll try to hold it up while I do it. So now, first things first, take this out for now. guys in here. Pull through. You want it on that side. Most of the way on there. Boom. Okay. All right. Sounds good to me so far. Now I'm gonna get another twist tie, and all these twist ties are ones, if you go back and look, the dry fire looked like a porcupine at one point, and that's because I had a ton of twist ties on it. And these are the twist ties from that. So I just grabbed the 1.0 and used its twist ties to do this. Now I'm going to put one around this post here because you need to. And that was actually why the dry fire didn't work at all. It didn't have something like this that you could loop to. And therefore didn't have a way to keep itself from moving around. And the cool thing is this was pre-measured for the brace height of the Skyrim bow. So brace height is just the distance between the hand and the strength. This is the brace height. So I'm reducing the brace height from this to that. So that's cool. Oh, come on. Did I go too far? Did I go too far? I think I went too far. Yeah, I went too far. All right. But I have something for that. Not this. I had a smaller screwdriver. Where'd it go? No, that's not it. Ah, here it is. Found it. So this is cool. If you're using twist ties, you can go in. There's like a little bit in there. It's right against those bits, and if you push it in, it'll release those tabs and let you slide it back out. So I'll stop that there. Nope. I did it again. I think I need to do other ones first before I finish doing this one. Okay. Again, just need a bunch of them in there. It's kind of go house till it's stable. It's kind of my idea. Let's see. Got a couple on the floor here because they fell. I'm gonna go around this. Clear those. So it's around there. Yeah, now it's starting to get a little bit more solid. Except that that's pinching that now. Great. Did not think that one through. I did not think that one through. Okay. But again, this is how I set it up for VR. So you can see it's kind of an interesting process. Again, I'm just doing the screwdriver thing, screwdriver trick. All right. Let's see if I can get that one on the other side of that one. Yeah, here we go. Again, you want this metal piece to jam up against that. That's the whole kind of point, that it's pushing where your hand would push. Is that enough? It could be enough. Doesn't actually require that many. Okay, nope, not enough. So I can got plenty of give to it still. But we're getting there. find one on the floor here. I'm gonna put one up around this part here, and that part there. Again, trying to keep it out of the way of my hands. I've got sort of two directions that's being pulled, which is cool. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I have an arm guard. If I wear an arm guard, I might be able to actually release. So if you watch my videos, you notice I don't release because the old 2.0 string, these guys were like here and here, and so they would come forward and smack this. You can actually see a little bit of black from, maybe you can't. I can see a little bit of black. You probably can't. But it would smack this, and it would cause this to shake, which would throw off my shot. But this seems to hit my hand, seems to hit my arm rather than the bow. So that's actually kind of cool. Might actually be something that can work out. Woohoo! I'm digging it. I'm digging it. 1.0 is a better choice. This seems like, it actually seems really stable. I'll probably put another one across here because that's what you do. But good job. Oh, no, I know what I'm gonna do. This is a little bit off. I put it high, but I think I'm gonna put it lower now. Recall correctly. That's what I did before, so. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty stable. Took a few of these nonsensical things. Loosen this one up again because I realize it's riding high. Part of the reason that it matters is because the first time I did this, did some shenanigans involving figuring out the brace height of the bow in Skyrim, and that gave me a sense of where I needed to be on the Accubow. Of course, it's only 19 pounds. I am hitting myself right here, so that's fun. 19 pounds, who cares? Let's see if I do this. Might actually work. Might actually work. So yeah, this might actually be all set. Once I'm in VR, I'll probably do some adjustments or whatever, but looks good. And oh, this one only adjusts in one spot. Oh, I get it. That's crazy. So this guy only adjusts in one spot. So this is just mounted in there. The 2.0 had two of these adjustment hooks, as you can see. One and there's two, and each one had that ratchet system. This one only has one ratchet system. That's interesting. So I probably couldn't use my 2.0 string if I wanted to. I couldn't use my 2.0 string if I wanted to because it would move the string down. so used to the arrow mod. We have to do this to draw an arrow. I'm just doing it, which is cool. All right, so that's body memory. Anyway, the 1.0 feels more solid construction. Should be a good time. And the 2.0, not great for traditional. This will probably work well for traditional, you know, as long as you're okay with the feel of this guy, which is kind of weird to it, but what are you gonna do? All right, that's it. I'm not gonna be playing for like a week or so because I'm going to Boston. So yeah, check out my old videos. When I come back, as I said in my previous video, I will not be doing analytics. I mean, rather, no, I'll be restarting my analytics. That's what I mean. So that's a surprise. That's fine. And we'll see if I can get better data without getting COVID in the middle of it. Other ridiculousness like that. All right. So yeah, you're gonna see me obsess over Black Reach the last couple of days. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing the live streaming thing, which I continue to do. Roughly 7 a.m., roughly noon. Depends on when I can get stuff together. Yesterday I couldn't get anything working, so yeah, it happened. All right. Well, talk to y'all later. Peace out.